Hey, leave that camera alone. Leave that camera alone. Bucky, get away from there. Leave the camera alone. Don't you bother it. Bandit, get back. Welcome back. Today we're going to take on another little project. You'll remember our last adventure was to get this thing going. Get away from that camera. Oh my goodness. Leave the camera alone, you dumb sheep. Anyway, as was pointed out by me in the last video and some other people, these corners are a bit of a problem. Oh my gosh. Take 3. As was pointed out by me and in the last video and some other people who were a little concerned about it, these corners are a bit of a problem. This could, potentially, cut somebody on the cheek or face or take an eye or something, and we really don't want that to happen. One of the suggestions that I got was to round off the actual corners. We're going to take this pipe insulation and we're going to round these corners off, and then we're just going to kind of put the pipe insulation over the edge of the metal just so that we don't have that sharp edge exposed. I'm going to basically put this on and get it fitted how I wanted and placed how I wanted, and then I'm going to come back behind with a drill and just pop a hole in the metal and then secure it with a zip tie. Okay, so on this back side, this one is actually low enough that I'm worried about kids running into this side. And we're also worried about, water draining off of it. I don't want to create anything that's going to, stop water from actually running off the roof. So we're just going to leave the foam off the bottom. This is a back wall, and nobody is really going to be going in and out of there like they will on the front side. Okay. So that's basically how I want to do that. And that's going to give us, a profile that looks like that. So yes, there is still a sharp edge here, but our foam is going to come down and curve around this end right here. And we're going to secure that on the end there, and that's going to take care of that corner for us. Okay, so we got all the other corners cut. 10 snips made real quick work of that. We don't have any actual sharp corners here. Up here on this upper part, I guess we got maybe a 4-inch radius, if I had to guess. Yeah, probably about a 4-inch radius. So that should be good enough for the foam to go around. So let's go ahead and place the foam. So we can kind of come around that radius there. I think I'm going to end up being probably like a foot short in the middle, but that's okay. I'm sure I have another piece around here somewhere, and I can get a piece and put that in the middle in a second. Not a big deal. All right, let's put some zip ties in.
A few moments later.
So if you're joining us again, a sheep knocked my camera over because they won't leave the stupid thing alone. I don't know why, but they won't. I've set it back up, and now they're coming up to it again. It's the craziest thing. They never messed with it before, but today, for some reason, is camera day, I guess. I got these cable ties from a local hardware store. I decided to go with these because they're UV resistant, so they'll hold up pretty well out here in the sun, I would hope. All right, we're back up and running again. I decided to move the camera to a spot where the animals couldn't actually get to it, so maybe now we won't have any more interruptions. I don't know why they're so curious about the camera today, but they are. Anyway, picking up where I left off, I'm gonna go ahead and start again back down this bottom corner, drill my holes and get this zip tied up, and then we'll see what we got in the middle. We'll go cut us a piece to fill, and we'll get this thing finished up. Always put your tools back where they go. That way you can find them when you go to get them next. Something my dad taught me, and I do not do well all the time, let me tell you. Nothing more frustrating than having to look for a tool and you can't find it. You need a piece exactly 1 foot long. So take a measurement here. I'm gonna give myself a 1/16 of wiggle room. And we'll just do that. All right, welcome back, race fans. And now we're at the part of the show where the sheep are going to come mess with my camera again. But we're going to take our trusty channel lock snippers here and go through and cut our zip ties off. Kind of what our finished product looks like. It's just got that foam bumper on it, but like I said, we terminated our ends here on the corner after rounding those off, and there you have it. A little bit of a kink in that corner there where it kind of folds around, but maybe that'll straighten out over time. Maybe, or maybe I'll have to put another zip tie right there. I don't know, we'll see. But that should at least keep me from whacking my head or cutting my cheek or from somebody losing an eyeball or something. All right, guys, well, thanks for tagging along with me while I fixed that problem, and I feel like it was a pretty good solution. I think it's going to work really well for us. We're going to make sure that we keep from whacking our heads, and that'll keep the kids safe and Farrah safe and me. We're actually getting really close to lambing time, so our 2 ewes, they're starting to show signs of lambs coming pretty soon. So we're keeping an eye on them, definitely waiting day to day. We'll keep you guys updated on that. Maybe if I can catch it, we'll come out and maybe try to do a live video or something, see when the lambs first hit the ground. On to the next project. Almost forgot to put the tools back.